I spent 4 days with my two sons over the holidays on one of the Department of Interior's BLM wilderness study areas. And I'm proud to say on that trip, my 13-year-old took his first elk. And I think both boys will never forget that trip. But I suspect if Montana is like New Mexico, you've also experienced losing legal access to public land, experienced the what it's like to drive up on a maintained road that you always knew was there and find for the first time a locked gate. I have a bill called the Hunt Act to help address this kind of issue, and I'm not going to ask you about my bill, but I will ask you to commit to working with me on those kinds of access issues that have really moved to the forefront of concerns by sportsmen up and down the Rocky Mountain West.
I will absolutely. In my opening remarks, I specifically mentioned access for a reason. I'm concerned. I'm concerned that not only our generation, but our next generation, who continuously sees closed roads, fences, and lack of access. So traditional hunting and fishing almost are positioned as an elite sport.
I think I've seen a television show filmed in your state where Randy Newberg, in order to access BLM land, literally had to rent a helicopter to get dropped in because over the years, access to the private lands around it had been cut off. And I think it's something we need to just understand the scale of so that we can come up with strategies, either through, for example, using LWCF for easements, as opposed to outright land purchases, or other strategies to make sure that we don't have public land that the public can't use.
I agree with you. I think Americans should not be locked out of their national treasures. And we're seeing that more and more, that access is becoming more difficult and restrained. And I share your concern with it.